This is Political Science for class 11, and we are continuing the chapter Equality. And you must be remembering the meaning of equality, that is, to provide equal opportunities to all so that the people in the society can develop their personality. So, now the topic is, how can equality be realized? Means how it can be practically exercised, or it can actually be enjoyed by the people. For there, certain points are there that are known as essential elements, or they are also known as characteristics. Okay, so it is necessary to have certain essential elements for realization of equality. Likewise, certain measures have to be taken to reduce socio-economic and political inequalities. Certain things have to be done and certain things should not be there. Okay, so they can be broadly divided into two categories. First, essential elements of equality, and second, realization of social, economic and political equality. So there are two categories for the realization of equality. First, we should know, for the realization of equality, what are the essential elements or characteristics of equality. So there are three characteristics or essential elements of equality, and they are, and we have done about them in brief in the previous part of this chapter, and I hope you remember. First essential element of equality is absence of privilege. Second, adequate opportunities for all. And the third is rational discrimination. So these characteristics or these features or these elements should be there in order to have actual equality in the society. So we take the first one, absence of privilege. So privilege, are the extra facilities or rights or the claims that they can enjoy, certain people can enjoy, especially those who are powerful, who are rich, who are owing the property, wealthy classes. But this should not be there. There should be absence of privileges. So no one should be given any special privilege on the ground of religion, race, gender, caste, place, birth, political office, language or region. Means that should not be such that the person who belongs to high caste or born in a particular place or is working on a high political post or knows various languages or living in a particular region can exercise more rights than the others. No, it should not be there. Alright. For example, a child should not be denied admission to any educational institution. And any child belonging to any caste, culture can get the admission in any school or educational institution. Similarly, there should be no difference between work performed by men and women. So women should not be denied job opportunities on the basis of gender. Next is adequate opportunities. This is a positive concept of liberty also, if you remember. And a positive concept, this is there again to utilize the talent of the people in the society. So that no one talent should remain unused or should go waste. And Lasky says, the basic needs of all the members of society must be fulfilled, and all should be given adequate opportunities for self development. Okay. Next one is, third one is rational discrimination. I had told you earlier also, at one place we are saying there should be equality. On the other hand, we are saying they are supporting discrimination. But this discrimination is rational discrimination, genuine discrimination. For the betterment of the people, this discrimination is required and is necessary. So, these two things, first, absence of special privilege and adequate opportunities for all, are good, but they are not sufficient. They are not for all. Okay, they are not at all sufficient for actual equality in the society. And for this, it needs much more than this from the state. Okay, it means what the state should do. The state should make special provisions and should take special steps for these sections. Which sections? The downtrodden, the poor people, okay, and such groups of people of society who lag behind in the race of development or are incompetent. They are not able to compete due to genuine reasons to use the opportunities that are provided by the state, okay, due to backwardness. So for this, special provisions like special schools, institutions are provided for blind, deaf, or other disabled people. Likewise, old age home or help to the old people, invalid people, those who do not have anyone to look after them, such people are also paid attention and should be taken care of. And for such things, in our constitution, the constitution provides benefit for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. Okay, and how are they helped? By giving the reservation in government jobs, parliament, and educational institutions. So these are the essential elements of equality, which is the first category of how can equality be realized. Tomorrow we'll take realization of social, economic, and political equality. Thank you.